I'd like to welcome you to Every Chiropractic Center, and today we're going to go over your spinal scan. The spinal scan is going to give us a snapshot of your nervous system. It's going to show us exactly where you need more energy, or it's going to show us where the problems are.
I initially came here just for overall health and wellness. I did have experienced some back pain over the years, and I found some relief with chiropractic, but this is the method, the KST method, that I found the most relief from.
On your first visit, we'll do a scan, and then about your 12th visit, it really depends on you. It depends on your healing rate. We'll do another scan to measure and see objectively exactly what's going on. We look for your improvement, things that are not working like they should, things that need to be better. And it'll actually just show us your muscle tension, it shows us your nervous system, what organs are not working like they should. It shows us a lot of different things that we actually need to adjust for. Most people after their very first visit actually feel very relaxed. They actually go home and take a nap. You feel really, really good. Sometimes the pain doesn't go away right away, but you'll be amazed at how much better they're gonna feel right within the first hour or two.
I just kept coming in here and they'd put things back in order, and even within an hour I would walk away and a certain area of my body would not be hurting anymore.
Right after you get adjusted, we always encourage that you drink more water. This way your body will flush any toxins. Sometimes you feel a little worse. If you don't drink enough water, you might get a little bit of a headache. But you actually, with KST, we see a lot of cleansing-like symptoms. So you might go to the bathroom more, you might sweat a little more, you might feel like you need to take a nap. So that's one of the healing processes with KST. Think of it as an onion, and every day you get adjusted, it's actually peeling back a layer of the onion. So we might see different accidents or injuries in different layers. So you might notice different things after your first adjustment, things that show up like you might be sore in a different area, because we're making changes with your body. The time that it takes to heal depends on how long you've had the problem, the severity of the problem. Sometimes people heal really quickly, sometimes it takes a little bit longer. It depends on how long it's been there.
After an adjustment, I feel a difference right away, and if not right away, it'll be after a good night's sleep. I'll wake up the next day and I'm better.
You might have even experienced different emotions. Some people feel like they can't stop crying and they don't know why. That's part of your healing and it's part of what you have to experience, but everything will be great in the end. Your body and mind are healing, and the symptoms are part of your body's way of taking care of itself.
I need to be adjusted. It's just a general sense that I have that I'm not feeling as good, or I'm feeling a little stuffed up. And I can tell with the kids too, if they start to feel a little congested in their nose in the mornings, if they're just kind of ornery or they're not sleeping or eating, I know that they need to be adjusted, and that always does the trick.
How you feel is not always a great indication of how healthy you are. There are many cases of diseases that are pain-free. Think about how many times you've fallen in a lifetime. Think about how many car accidents you've been in. When old injuries come to the surface after an adjustment, we call that retracing. It's your body's way of healing. Retracing is what many people actually experience after a KST adjustment. In our experience, if you've had a traumatic birth, it actually will lead to problems later on in life. We had a case of a 1-month-old baby that couldn't move her shoulder, and at birth they thought they'd actually broken her shoulder, but because there was no break, the mom thought there was nothing wrong, but when she came in, she couldn't move her shoulder. So who's to say down the road, when she's 12, 15, she has this chronic shoulder injury that she has no idea why, and it actually stemmed from the birthing process. Taking a pill or taking something that hides or masks the problem doesn't really take care of the real problem. It's not taking care of the underlying issue.
I haven't had to have allergy shots, which I used to get once a month in each arm. And I also no longer have migraine headaches.
Imagine that you're driving down the road and your engine light comes on. And you keep driving, you put a Band-Aid over it, you can keep driving for a week, a month, a year. At some point, there's a reason why your engine light's on. Chiropractic finds out why the engine light's on, takes care of the problem, so the engine light stays off.
I have a 3-year-old son named Ben, and he tells me that he needs to be adjusted. And when we bring him in, indeed, the doctor will tell me, oh, he really did need to be adjusted.
I've saved money and time and not needing to seek out other kinds of treatment, going to other doctors for other things, because it's getting to the root of the problem and helping me to be healthier overall.
I want to thank you for choosing Every Chiropractic Center. I love helping people and making them feel great.